These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, Megan Thompson tracking those top stories on this Wednesday from ABC15 Arizona. A tragedy in the skies. A skydiver has died after an incident earlier this month at Skydiving Arizona in Eloy. Witnesses say the 47-year-old was an experienced skydiver. No foul play is suspected. This is now the third skydiving death in Arizona just this year. The Arizona Education Association is speaking out after the Isaac School District made some major changes. Employees telling us they received an email mentioning a reduction in force. We're working to learn how many people were impacted by the district's decision to outsource some positions like cafeteria workers and custodians. The AEA president says anxiety is high and now teachers are on edge.
Our next level is the fear of teachers, and we had a big meeting last night with about 60% of the teachers, trying to keep them calm.
ABC15 is pushing for answers from district leaders. The next governing board meeting is on March 6th.
I'm Craig Fouie at Earnhardt Lexus on Camelback, and I'm here because we need your help. We are sponsoring and co-sponsoring the Second Chance Sports Gear Drive throughout the month of February, and we have joined forces with the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley and Earnhardt Auto Centers to try and get some new or gently used sports gear to help 12,000 kids across 30 different Boys and Girls Clubs in the Valley. Cassidy is here with me from the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley. And Cassidy, this is so important for the kids to have an opportunity to kind of participate in sports.
Absolutely. There couldn't be anything more important than playing on a team, being part of sports as a young person. We know that kids need all this gear, and you can help us.
And it's expensive. Sports are expensive. And you parents know, right, if you've had children in sports, it's not cheap. And some of the kids that are at the Boys and Girls Clubs just can't afford, these families can't afford it. So your donations help these kids take a ball home and practice and play with it.
That's right. They can play with us in sports leagues, but most important, we want them to be able to go home and practice with their parents, practice with a friend or a sibling. They need this gear, and it'll help them get better and help them be better on the team.
And we have a combination of things. We have a gently used basketball, a gently used football. We have a new football right here. So anything helps that these kids, baseballs, gloves over here. I've got some batting gloves, some baseball gloves. I mean, anything like that that kids need. And we know the value of sports as well.
That's right. The value is huge for kids. Yeah. It helps them get all those leadership skills, be on a team, learn how to win, learn how to be a good loser. But most important, it develops their confidence, right? And keeps them healthy.
And be a teammate and learn how to get up when you're knocked down, right?
That's
all these things. So we need your help. And again, this runs through the end of February.
Yep.
And if you don't have any newer, gently used sports goods laying around the garage or a second bedroom in the backyard, you can also donate some cash too.
That's right. Go to abc15.com/gear or use the QR code on your screen.
Yeah, that's easy to do. So we appreciate all your help. And again, between now and the end of February, you can drop off any newer, gently used sports gear at any of the 17 Earnhardt Auto Centers across the valley. Craig Fouie, ABC15 Arizona.
Coach, thank you. Hey, smart shoppers, we understand the cost of food can make a big difference on your wallet and your quality of life. Have you ever wondered how Arizona compares to other states? Our team is testing it out for you with one ABC15 smart shopper who's lived all over the country. Leonidas Love lived in 5 states before moving to Phoenix. So what does he think when it comes to grocery shopping in the Valley of the Sun?
I think the grocery prices here are a lot cheaper than the other states, especially Cali.
We'll find out if that's true when we look at how the cost of his grocery basket in Phoenix compares to all the other places he's lived. Plus, we're breaking out new data on food prices and talking to local grocery store reps about how to make geography work to your advantage. Don't miss that savings tips coming up tonight on ABC 15 at 6.
With your most accurate forecast on this hump day, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Temperatures starting off on the mild side once again, around 60 degrees at 8 o'clock here in the valley. At midday, we'll already be at 80 degrees, and there is our forecast, 90 degrees yet again, just shy of the all-time record for this date, 91, set back in 1986. Across northern Arizona today, mild too, with highs in the upper 50s there in Flagstaff, 60s along the rim, with 70s and 80s across the majority of the lower deserts, but some areas like Phoenix and Yuma topping out in the lower 90s today. So we're going to keep those temperatures below record territory, still well above average, including with today's high of 90. For Thursday and Friday, we'll be in the mid-80s, and the rest of your 7-day forecast showing those temperatures dropping a little more by the weekend, with highs in the 70s here in the valley through early next week. In the high country, we'll keep highs right around 60s today, cooler tomorrow, and then for the weekend and early next week, rain and snow chances pick up, and those temperatures drop into the 40s for highs beginning on Monday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.